Hey everybody. So I don't know what's going on with Brian Michael Bendis, man, because, you know, he's like so hit or miss. The Superman 2 that he put out, was it last week? Or the week before that? Complete pile of trash, right? Then he puts this out, and it's legitimately, it's pretty good. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with this guy. So far, this one has been kind of the better book. So it's like got some mystery. We see this guy falling. People think it looks like Superman, and it legitimately kind of does look like Superman. Drops this gangster from the sky, and then we have the new reporter who we really don't know too much about, other than she's like working with somebody else to try to expose like the Daily Planet or something. I mean, she's from a different news organization. I'd have to go back and reread the DC Nation Zero or whatever, the one where they had this, where they introduced her. I can't remember. I have it. I have to go back and reread it. So there's an interesting subplot with her. And then we got Clark doing some investigating. There's a really cool scene with this gangster that's like trying to find out where Superman is, and this thing kills him, like, pretty brutally. I thought that was pretty sweet. And, man, I guess they're giving him, like, so many creator-owned books. It's like, a comic shop guy was complaining about it. But you get a cool thing with the Guardian, who I haven't seen in a long time. But he ends up, like, snapping or something. Didn't he work at Star Labs? I don't remember. I haven't seen him in forever. It's been a long time. But get some nice, like, investigating with Clark, which I thought was pretty cool. He's at this bar trying to find out, like, some leads about who's lighting the fires. I thought this was really cool, too. A little shout out to Dan Jurgens. It's Jurgens Bar. I thought that was pretty sweet. The art's good in it. The writing's not cringy. And then, so spoilers, I liked it and I recommend the book. But you get a cool thing with Superman going into space and like smashing on meteors and stuff, which I liked. The big revelation here, though, at the end, we found out that Lois is back. And she never contacted Clark. So in the book, we hear from this woman that shows up to see Clark, and he's like, "Oh, your wife's book's great." And he's like, "When did she finish her book? When did she have time?" And we see here, she shows up, like, she's staying somewhere. She got a wig on. And once Clark found that out, he goes and hunts her down. And he's like, "You know, what's up? Why are you back and you didn't call me?" He looks legitimately pissed. So I don't know where this is going. John's not with her. So if I had to guess, she came back and John is still with Jor-El. Now, I'm not sure where they're going to go with that. I'm just hoping that the marriage and the kid and him, they all get back together and things work out. I'm not a fan of shaking that up, if that's what he's going to do. We'll see. But overall, I actually enjoyed this one. It's real strange how Bendis can go from, you know, writing a piss-poor issue, Superman #2, and then he can put this book out, which is legitimately pretty solid. So it's weird, man. He's a fucking weird writer, I'm telling you. He goes from cringe to good. So I don't know. So, you know, I put this on the second channel, so everyone that's come over here, thanks. I want to build this channel up, so thanks for helping me out and subbing. Also, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to check out my Patreon, too. A little like $1 helps out a lot. Leave a comment, like. It helps this video, and I like reading the comments, and it's always nice to see. And hit that notifications bell. Make sure you're subscribed. And that's pretty much it. So I'll have another review up over here. Probably going to put Detective Comics over here. And that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys. Thanks.